Alright guys, Paul here, just with a quick video, this review. I'm going to do my new Kyosho Fazer Mk2. It's a car that I never even looked at or expected to get. My missus actually got me as a present because we were on holiday in Florida. I actually had a Challenger on hire and I absolutely loved it. I had a lot of fun with that, burnouts, power slides, the usual what you do with a hire car. But basically the Challenger blew me away, so when I came back she kind of surprised me and got me this Hellcat Challenger model. So it's absolutely amazing. I mean, usually most of my cars are like 7th, 8th scale cars, 6S running cars. I've had a Tamiya TT01 in the past. Actually on this very road here, which I'm down at just now because I'm checking it out. I'm thinking about doing a limitless speed run today because of all this corona stuff going on. Everything's pretty empty and I'm thinking it's a good chance to get some speed passes on the go while there's nobody on the road. So I might come back and do that later on. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, I had the TT01 on this road and I overgeared it. I put a Valerian system with 3S, a big massive gear altered where the motor was, and I never had a GPS on it, but I was well above 70 mile an hour, possibly 80, 90. I had it going and a tyre blew. It was a Mercedes 190E Cosworth, and basically the car disintegrated in the crash. So that was like my kind of end of my 10th scale cars. But see, I've got another one now, so it's running on 2S, which is, I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep this absolutely standard, because what I'm finding is, since I've got fast cars like the Limitless and the Infraction, all easily capable of 80 plus mile an hour, there's not really any need for me to have, sorry, this camera here just now is a van going past. Just take it off. Yeah, so there's no need to try and make this car any faster than what comes out the box. But first, what I'm going to say is the body shell. I mean, the detail is absolutely unbelievable. An absolutely gorgeous body. Even the fuel cap there, it's got, if you can see, it's actually got the fuel written on it. It's got the sort of, the rear window's got the heater sort of bars on it and things. Mirrors. It's just a lovely looking little shell, so it looks beautiful. I'm running a 2S LiPo out of my Charisma SCA1E. I've got another couple of 2S LiPos on order which haven't actually came, but I'm thinking that's possibly because of all the delays with all this virus stuff. So it was meant to be posted and it's kind of sitting somewhere, and I don't know where it is. They tried to deliver it the first time I wasn't in, and it's not updated since about 4 days ago. It's still it's not updated where the parcel is, so hopefully that will come soon. But for now I've got this LiPo anyway. Obviously the car's got a Dean's connector. It's running on a 14 turn brushed motor, which on 2S is actually incredibly fast. I think it's getting close to 30 mile an hour just now. The ESC, which is under here, is you can see as well, that's another thing before I go on about that, is it's really streamlined built, nice sort of, everything's protected from dust and dirt. But the ESC I know is capable of 3S, although it only recommends 2, probably because of the brushed motor. You could put a 3S battery in that and go even faster, but like I say, I'm going to just keep this stock, do nothing to it, because I'm really happy with the car how it is. I mean, the treads on it are not expensive tyres, but they're pretty detailed to scale, and they do the job for this little car at these speeds. I'll just probably pause this for a second. There's another car coming down the road. Always the same when you start talking. See, back to the car though, but the quality is amazing. Like, it's got metal shocks, granted they're not threaded, they've got little preload extenders on them. So I've got them, I just put one on each side. I just figured because the car is quite low, probably about, I don't know, about 13-14 mil off the ground roughly. I don't want the body hitting off the ground, so I just tried to keep it so the springs are a bit harder and there's going to be a bit less compression. But I mean, it still moves, but just to try and protect the body a little bit. Also the wheel nuts are just little Allen bolts here, and it looks so much nicer than actually having the nut, because with having that there, it just looks more scale. It just looks like a single bolt wheel nut. so I like that. Obviously it's got the front and rear diff. I don't think it's got a slipper clutch in this model. I'm not 100%. I think it looks like a direct drive to the shaft, but like I say, with the amount of power it's under, that's not really any issue. And in the standard, it's got a plastic drive shaft front to back, which you can upgrade. I know you get all these bits, but like I say, I've not got any intention. And also the little bar shafts at the back and front, they're plastic too. But I mean, if you're not going to put crazy power in it, I don't think that's going to be any issue at all. But yeah, what I'll do is I'll put the car back together just now. Well, before I do that, actually, one thing I didn't mention is the controller. It's absolutely outstanding. It's a Kyosho Synchro. The model's a KT231P Plus, and it's the comfiest controller ever. I mean, one just simple thing, the rubber grip on the back here, it's just so nice to hold. I mean, you've got your steering rate functions, you've got steering throttle trim, basically you can flip your servo reverse front to back. Sorry, it's some Subaru in the background, sounds like a Boxster engine. And same with the throttle, and it's obviously got low power warning lights and things, so it's really, for basically a budget brand car, the package is really high quality. But yeah, I've never got a lot more to say other than it probably won't be my last Kyosho. It's something I never ever looked at, but because I've got one now, I really love it. I mean, loving the fast car as well, like having a 10 scale again, speed's not everything, it's just, you have just as much fun basically a car like this, obviously in smaller areas. This probably isn't the perfect road to have a drive on it, but I'm kind of using a bit of bumpier road, because when you seen my little preview of the car, it was a really smooth road and it was handling amazing, but I think it's going to handle just as good on this sort of bumpy ground here. You'll see it's quite gravelly and loose, so maybe get some wee slides and stuff. So not going to do anything too crazy. I'll show you the car in action as another car goes past. I'll show you the car in action just now, and like I say, this battery, just while over it again, it's obviously it's a 2-cell, it's 60C discharge, 4000 milliamp LiPo, and the last time I had the car out, I lost count of how much time I was out playing, and it didn't seem anywhere near dying, so we were getting a lot of good battery life out of the car, because I mean, it doesn't really weigh anything. It's absolutely amazing. And again, just the way that they've packaged it, if you compare it to a Tamiya or Tamiya or however you want to say it, everything's nice and enclosed, protected, looks higher quality, good bit of foam here to protect your battery from moving. Yeah, it's just a really outstanding little rig. And obviously, I mean, I've got the Hellcat, but you get the Challenger, the Camaro, and there's probably loads of other bodies that you get for it too. But I'll show you guys some driving it again. I'll probably do some without sort of camera work, and I might finish off the video with just a little bit of camera work just to show you it driving and sliding and things. But yeah, if anybody's looking at a sort of, well, I wouldn't say low end, but like a lower end kind of car, or don't want to spend crazy money on an RC, or just want something a bit different, I can't recommend this enough. It's an absolutely amazing little car, and I'll be looking after this really well. I mean, the body is just something I don't want to scuff up at all. Everything about it is just beautiful. I don't know how the colour's coming out on the camera, but the shine off the body is just gorgeous, and the matte blacks finish on the bonnet is really good too. But enough talking just now. What I'll do is I'll move on to letting you see it kind of in action, and we'll move on to the next stage. Right, that's the body on. You can see it's a lovely looking little car, so I'll first show you a little bit of the speed that it can do once this van goes down the road. It's just absolutely constant when you try to do a video. It's a pain. It's like when I do speed runs here, just when you're about to get pumped up to go, somebody comes down the road. But see, it's only about 30 mile an hour top speed, so bring it, not go too far away. You can see there. But, I mean, even for the car that size, it sits so stable on the road. I mean, my Tamiya was just bouncing everywhere. It's just absolutely brilliant. It's got good brakes. and kick the end out a bit. I mean, this is a really bumpy road to show you for a car this size too, and it's just going absolutely amazing. Okay, so you can see that between the lines there. I mean, the handling is great. That's all the white lines. I mean, you can really throw it about and just know it's going to go where you're pointing. But the only other thing I want to say before I do some wee highlights for you is yeah, if you're thinking about getting one of these, even just for the shell, it's absolutely brilliant car. I mean, can't rate it better than I do. I've given this a solid 10 out of 10. And another thing before I do that as well, I'll just show you, as I forgot to mention earlier, is just even little details like this. Like, see, it's got disc brakes and calipers and things on it, so it's well detailed. Everything about it's great. Obviously it's a plastic body and the velcro strap system, but everything's up for a car this size. It's absolutely solid. I'm probably going to order the wee light kit. That might be the only thing I'll do for it. It's got little buckets inside you can fit the lights into it, but that's, other than that, I'm going to keep it exactly how it is. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Possibly a speed run here, depending on what goes on when I go home. I might pop back out, but yeah, if you haven't subscribed already, please do. Obviously, please like the video as well, and I'll try and get as many videos out as I can, but obviously with all this potential lockdowns and things happening, I'm not too sure how that's going to go, but we'll do our best, and possibly at some point I might even do a little sort of live video, just get a sort of chat on the go with some people. If anybody's interested in that, let me know. So I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.